Hey guys, you're watching C1 and my voice. My name is AJ. We are back. No, it's still not there. Hey guys, you're watching C1 and Ali. My name is AJ. That's better. And we are back on another episode of Let's Build Springfield. Episode 23, I think. Really starting to come on now, hey? We're starting to get buildings in everywhere. It's starting to join up together. One of the most popular ones, or one of the most popular suggestions, was actually the police station, which we're doing today, which is quite surprising, really, because it's not the most interesting, aesthetically interesting building to look at. But I agree, it does need to be done. Let's just set this to stone. Yeah, 4 wide or 5 wide. Gotta get it right. That's the thing. Right, let's just go with that for now. I've chopped up all the blocks, as you can see. I've been a good boy. I think I've got everything sorted. I always say, I think I've got it all sorted for this episode. I've even remembered the hammer and the chisel. Whoops. Like that. That's it. I've even remembered the hammer and the chisel. Unlike most of the time where that's sort of the thing that I always forget. This time, I think I've nailed it. Got a little bit of lag. We okay? I think we've got a little bit of lag. That's okay, though. So then these go along here. And then this is the staircase up into it. Now, very interestingly, obviously the white stained clay is used on most buildings. My phone, man. What is going on with my phone? It's a text message. I'll answer that later. Very interestingly, there's actually a lot of quartz or very white blocks involved in this. And the reason why I find that interesting is because I don't get a chance to use quartz that much. And it's one of my favourite blocks, if not my favourite block in the whole game. But I just never get to use it. That was a cute little block. I never get to use it because it's just not used often enough. So this is where the doors go. Can I just take those away? I can't. Okay, that'll just have to stay there for a minute then. I don't mind it being there for the moment. So we're going to use the white stained clay, which is sort of the colour of what the building is for the most part of the building. And then the rest is going to be accented with quartz. Now we need to actually put down these blocks here because, like how we say every building, all of the Simpsons buildings seem to have this little widening at the bottom of their buildings, which is a really cool effect. I really like how that looks. And then up here is going to be a larger, meant to be a quartz pillar, but I'm actually going to do it like this instead. I'm going to double that up, and then I'm going to put this up here to sort of look like the pillar. And then there's going to be another one here. I don't really mind how it does it as long as it does it correctly. No. And then go up the side here. So we're leaving one block gap between there and there. And then a window goes in here. So window goes up. You know what? I'm probably going to do it so there's a block spare on either side. And there's going to be a 2 wide window. And it's going to be... Should we do it 3 blocks high? Or 2 blocks high? 3 blocks high I think looks good to me. Now, on the tapped out version, there's only 1 window and then the pillar goes up. On the full scale one, it seems to have 2 windows at the bottom. And I think I would prefer to have 2 windows. Let's just check on this side to make sure that we have the room. So there's going to be big quartz pillar there. Big quartz pillar there. And then there's window. And wait a minute. Yeah, window and window. I just had to check on the reference picture. Window and window there. And then this is where another pillar is. Are we in the road? No, we're not. We've done it well. I thought I'd spaced it far enough away so we weren't going to get in the way of the road that is obviously going to go through next to it. And then this is where the pillar will be. So then that one's got to go to there. Okay, so that's sort of the width of the front. And then down the side here, we're going to start off with our normal corner. And I think we're going to come out another block before we put in a window here. Okay, no pillars on the side, but I am going to put either 2, maybe 3 blocks between the windows before we start our second window. Here. And then we'll 2, 3 blocks, yeah. And then we've just got to put 3 blocks on the end here. And that's going to be the width of our building, okay? So like that. You guys can copy that. I don't need to like count out the blocks. Pretty sure that you guys can work that one out. So I'm going to get the walls up all the way around on this first floor here. Saves a little bit of time. And I should be right back, okay? Alright, so flooring, the first flooring, it's a 2-story building. So you got this ground floor and then a floor above it. We need to do a little bit of work here, though. We need to take these blocks away. Okay. Oh, I've also forgotten. Oops, that one right there. Wonderful. So we've got to put down this, like, sort of like this. Okay, and then we've got to do, you know what? I was going to use slopes, but I think we're going to use collapsible blocks. I know, I obviously didn't get fully prepared. Just to get, that's it. Oh, wow. That was it. That's it. That's what we exactly need. And then we're going to white this up like this. You know, I'm going to put a full block at the end there, I think. Oop, not a glass one. Yeah, that works out fine. That looks good. Okay, so then we've got that goes up on either side. I cannot believe that worked out like that. You know what? It's not quite right. I need to do that. I wonder if I take these away. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Like that. Wow, I've never had those carpenter blocks, like, do exactly what I want them to do. I've never done that before. And then we need to put some lights on here as well. This is something that I actually forgot about. So we've got to get some glowstone. And, what colour block is that? It's like a greeny blue. I'm going to use this one. Let's use this one. Got a crafting table out here. So we just need to cut this down very, very quickly. Won't take me 2 seconds into that block. And then we're going to put this right there. And right there. And then the glowstone goes on top. And these are like little lights. Like 2 little lights that are on the entrance there. Wonderful. Oh, yes. Okay. Let's get this block back again. So this goes over the top of the door. And then the door's actually going to go in right here. Now, we've got an odd number. But what I would really like to do... I forgot garage doors as well. It was going so well, wasn't it? I didn't have to go into the items for ages. We're not going to go in anymore. Or are we? Yeah, I do. I need brown for the door. Let's grab some brown for the door then so we can colour that up. Let's get the hammer and get the colour. So, doors brown, but the doors are actually, they're meant to be 2 different blocks. Or 2 different doors, sorry. Voice. So the way we're going to do this is we're just going to put a nice white lip along the top to break up the door. And then I'm going to go down here. Down there. Down there. And I need to somehow get underneath it. There we go. Ooh, if I take these away. Oh no, get out of here. Put those there. And then, how am I going to do this? Can I use these blocks to intersect with it? I think so. Yeah, like that. Okay, so then we've got the 2 different coloured doors. Gold. Gold, gold. Always believe in your soul. You've got the power to know you're in it. One more. Can I cut that down again? I'm going to do 2 of them, so at least we get 2 different sizes for it. But we need, yeah, this one will work. That's as close as I can get. Okay, so there's like little door handles on them. That's as close as we can get in Minecraft. There's not much I can do about that. Next level then. Next level, what we're going to do is we're going to put a line of this. This is going to have to go all the way around the building, but we're just focusing on the front for the moment on camera. And this is where the building sort of splits up into 2. There's like a break, which I like to do on all of my Minecraft houses. It completely breaks up in a really nice way. But we got to go along here. Yeah. along. What about these ones? That's better. That does look better. So we'll go along here on this level, and either, I don't know yet, it's either going to be half a block up or what would equivalent to 2 half blocks up. It's not a full block because obviously we've only got half left. You guys know what I mean. I'll show you. If you're confused, I'll show you. Don't panic. Don't worry. So let's go around. That's going to go around the corner all the way around that side. And then this is going to have to go on top. I know World Edit's faster, but for tutorial purposes, sometimes it's easier to just place them down. And then this goes around this side. Now, although, oops, we actually have like a full blocks gap between them, but they're technically like 2 half blocks. Very clever. But then this goes along here, and this breaks the top floor up with the bottom floor, which is always a really good tactic on normal Minecraft, on vanilla Minecraft. Whenever you're building a house, it always looks much better if you divide the stories up somehow. There's a lot of ways that you can do it. One of the ways is by putting in something like that, and then it just divides them up really, really nicely. Okay, another thing that I want to do is around the door here, on the bottom of the window, oh, doors, did I say doors? Around the bottom of the windows are large ones. Around the top ones, oops, are small ones. And then down the sides are even thinner ones, like this. So we get a really cool window shape in. And then we don't really need to do it because it sort of has the bars along there already. You know what? It's not even worth it, is it? Because basically they've got iron bars over the windows to stop people from breaking in or out. But this glass texture seems to have the perfect, even the perfect color. Like, you can't even see that there's a block on there, really. So that, I think, will work out well. That's got to be done on all the windows, but that's no problem. I can do that off camera in a moment when I do the rest of the building. But now, the next story up is basically just windows. There's no signage, there's no sirens or anything to put in. So we got to match up the windows with the floor below. So that's the height of the window, obviously. Click, 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 click. Can you hear my mouse clicking? I apologize. I've got a very loud mouse. I should really get a quieter one maybe soon. Okay, so just lining up these windows where we know that they already go. And then we'll see what we can put in between them. Okay, so that's what we've got. We've got 2 windows on either side. And then if we put in... Well, you know what? No, that... you know what? On the actual building that I'm looking at, they're staggered. Now, this is going to look a little bit weird at first, but it is closer to the one that's shown in the cartoon. Not quite the one in the game. The one in the game, they're sort of more in line, but the one in the actual show, they're actually sort of staggered just slightly in. And I'm going to put a 2-block break between them on this floor. So like that, and like this. 2-block gap, 2-block gap. Maybe that's not the best thing to do then. If we just leave it 1 block, put that in, and leave this one as 1 block, and then put that in. That lines up better, doesn't it? We got the windows all symmetrically in then. Damn, that's so much microblocks that I've got to place down though. But that's it for the second floor. And then on this side is just 2 windows, the same as that side. The back I'm making up. The back, we don't have any images on the back. I'm pretty sure there probably is going to be a door that'll go in here, which we can do. I've never seen, in all my time of watching The Simpsons, I've never seen a back door on the police station. I expect there must be one, maybe to a training ground out the back or something like that, but I'm not 100% sure. Can we put like a little gold nugget in? That's too big. I'd rather a small little nugget. There we go. How big are the nuggets on this side then? Why am I calling them nuggets? No, that's right. Yeah, that looks cool. Alright, so I'm going to get this second floor in, and I shall cut back. Blibber. Awesome. Alright, we're coming towards completion. I'm just putting a lip around the top of the building. Let me get in front of the mic. I was leaning over. I'm sorry. I was being lazy, okay? It's been a long day. I was just lazing down to the left a little bit. Whoops. Whoops. Okay, back in front of the mic. So, this little lip goes around the top of the building. It just sort of gives a little bit of shape, a little bit of burp depth to the top of the building here. I also went ahead, wow, my words today, also went ahead and placed all of the window architrave stuff in. It took forever, but it's in, and it looks good. It looks really nice. There is one thing we have to do, though. Thank you for all the people that have been sending in Minecraft skins for Simpsons, or making them. You're doing an amazing job. Like, incredible job. Wiggum. Clancy. Isn't that what he says? I think that's what he says, isn't it? So, that could have been the worst. How do you spell Chief? Like that. Chief Wiggum. Boop. There we go. And we'll also, I tell you what, he's right size, but we need to scale his body. He's a big guy, isn't he? He's a not that one. That one though. He's a big guy. There we go. Chief Wiggum. How's it going, buddy? Like, I know it's a terrible impression, but he just does that now and again, doesn't he? And he does this snort. It's like when he laughs. Chief Wiggum. Is that how you spell it? I think so. I also have Ralph Wiggum, but we'll put Ralph down when we build the Wiggum's household. I think will be the best thing for that. So Chief Wiggum is in. What block is this? 159.8. So if we go from there to there, and we set to 159.8 to get the roof colour in. And then I've also cut down a little bit of stone here. Oops. To get in the roof details that are on it. So there's some sort of pipe or exhaust or aircon thing that goes up there. There's a big one. Like, we're probably going to do 2 blocks high. Like this. And goes down like that. Maybe we should put another half block on it. Just to make it look a little bit better. Yeah, I like that. That looks like the pipe then goes in there. I'm also going to add another one to that one then to keep that higher. And then we have one more. These are smaller ones over here. Like this. Oops. Place down right. You're the last block. And there we go. There is, sort of. That is sort of it. But let's just place down. We need that block. We need that block. We need the chisel, okay? Like how we like to do. We're going to place, break that one and that one. Place these carpenter's blocks in there. Put those in. And then make them the brick. Really, really important. It really does. It appears to put a lot more detail into the building than what's actually there. So if you have the option to do this, really do. Because look how much more interesting the whole building looks just with a few brick ones on it. And ones here. I'm going off the picture. I'm trying to get it as close to as possible. There isn't really any on the front. It was only on that side. And you know what? I sort of like it like that. I think that's how we're going to keep it. Well, there is obviously a little bit more to it that we haven't done quite on this picture. Off the right side is a little car park. I'm also going to take these front ones away very quickly because I know we're going to be very short on time now. But I know there's a car park to the right of where they keep their patrol cars. And I don't think there's anything really on the left. But again, we don't know what's out the back yet. There could be some sort of training wall or something possibly. I don't know. Let's keep it daytime. I'll make it nighttime in a minute. We haven't looked at it at nighttime yet. In fact, we haven't looked at any of the buildings at nighttime for a little while. Let's just place down some of these. Makes it look a lot more. The whole building looks a lot cooler when you add these little details. I just wish this was possible on all platforms. It would be amazing. Okay, like that. So yeah, bushes out the front there. We've got the lamps in. Car parks off the left. Maybe we can do that next episode. Maybe we can build some patrol cars, some cop cars in Minecraft. That'd be pretty cool. Let's have a look at it at nighttime. Oh, yeah. That's looking pretty cool. Definitely. It's how I envisioned it with him at the front. And also, isn't it interesting? Or, no, it's not going to be that interesting. It's just me finding interesting things out of nothing. Ooh, I didn't... I done set and not replace air. Okay. Isn't it funny, though, that this is like one of the first buildings that we've built that actually would be the right scale for the interior? Like the, unlike the Aztec Theater, for example, which would need to be a lot bigger on the inside. Like at the moment in Minecraft, it just doesn't work. You can't, or in real life, it doesn't work. You can't fit a cinema inside that building. However, with this building, there's definitely enough room for a whole police station. You can have the top story, or this top floor here for offices and computers and all the crime files and stuff like that. And at the bottom here is where you would have the cells. The cells are inside this police station, aren't they? So that's pretty cool. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And we shall see you in the next episode. Thank you ever so much for watching. Bye!